Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Masterpiece Lounge. I am your hostess, certified life coach, author, and speaker, Chrisnatha, and I'm back with another segment. So, as you join us today, say hello in the chat. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I absolutely appreciate everybody who tunes in each and every week. And we know that you tune in from all over the world. And so we're super excited about that. So, I know that you guys have already seen it in the title. Today, we're going to be talking about service. So, we're going to be talking about service in a sense of what provides fulfillment to us as a person, right? And service is the key to fulfillment. And I'm going to tell you how and tell you why. Okay. And so I want to make sure that all my note takers are taking notes and that you're paying close attention. Go ahead and share this segment with your network. I believe it's going to be super impactful for everyone. It's going to help you in your personal and even your professional life. So it's important that we incorporate service in our work and in our business. All right, so we're going to jump right in. Now, let's talk about service and why serving others is the key to happiness, but fulfillment as well. Okay, why is service the key? Why is serving others the key to fulfillment? Um, there is nothing wrong with being me focused and focusing on your goals and your plans. That is important, but it's important as well that we serve others. It's imperative. And we're going to talk about why today. So, why should serving others even be important? Why is this something we should even be worried about at all? Right? So, through others, we can all find great satisfaction and freedom. So, in the long run, we can live a life free of as much as anxiety as we may deal with, right? But you begin to feel more fulfillment, more complete, um, real purposeful when you're serving others. You can do that in your business, you can do that with the work that you do, and also you can do that maybe if you are in ministry or even in your family. As parents, you serve others, right? You are in the service business, right? You serve your children, you serve your family, your extended family, right? So we all serve others, and that is the true fulfillment. It really is. It does provide fulfillment. So we're going to jump into some of the benefits of serving others. Like, what do I get out of this, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that first. And serving others, some of the benefits of serving other people, of providing service, of being of service. It creates an avenue for us to use our God-given talents and also our gifts, right, for the good of humanity. If you have a heart for community, right? You may have a heart for community. You may have the ability to really connect with others in a way that maybe other people don't find as easy, right? You're using your God given talents and gifts to do that. So that's a benefit. Also, it helps you to keep the focus off of yourself. One of the things, the first sentences, the first line of the amazing book, The Purpose Driven Life, which I absolutely love. When I first cracked that book open years ago, the first thing I read off the pages, it said, "It's not about you. It's not about you." That was the first line, and I have never forgotten it. And so when I start to get weary of serving, I remember, oh, it's not about me. Okay. Are my feelings important? Are my concerns important? Absolutely. But in the larger scheme of things, it's not about me, right? Another benefit is it teaches us about humility. Serving others teaches us about humility. It also allows us to make a genuine difference in someone else's life. We become a part of someone else's journey and story. It also um, practically helps in spreading the good news of Jesus Christ. So that's cool too. It gives us a sense of purpose. It actually provides more joy. The joy we feel in helping someone else and serving someone else and using our God given talents and gifts to be a blessing to someone else is so much joy in our hearts. It also reduces our stress levels when we are of service to other people. It connects us to others, right? And it also gives us an opportunity to join in what God is doing. We are the mouthpieces, the hands, and the feet of Jesus Christ. And so he uses us, right, to be able to display his love to other people. So we want to make sure that we are activated and we're doing that by being of service. We may think about sometimes what can I actually do to provide service to other people? Is this even something that I can do? I may not feel like I'm as creative, as talented. I may not have gifts that I'm operating in like someone else that I know, right? So what can I actually do? Well, there's so many things that we can all do, and so we're going to just list a couple, right? But there's so many. Number one is to keep your eyes open to the needs of those around you. If you pay very close attention and you're focusing on awareness, there's so many people around us who need our help. So be keen, be empathetic, and you'll notice an opportunity. And so if you have been saying, man, I don't even know where I can start to help others, I want you to begin to pray and ask God to help you notice and see opportunities where you can show up for other people. And I'm telling you, you're going to start noticing them all around you. Number two is to serve through your passion. What are you passionate about? Passion, which can also be described as a compelling desire for something, should be the anchor, right, for your giving. What are you passionate about? Do you really love serving children? Maybe you can serve in children ministry at your local church. Maybe you can volunteer with a youth organization, right? The local Boys and Girls Club, just to list a few. There's so many opportunities and to serve. But if you have a heart for young people, there's so many programs that you can lend your time, right? You have a heart for seniors, then there's opportunities to go and to serve with that demographic. You know, you're passionate about women. You can start to say, um, how can I get more active in the women empowerment space? There's just so many opportunities. And so I want you to really start tapping into what am I passionate about and how can I serve in that space. Number three is to find ways in which you can use your interests and skills for the benefit of others. What are you good at doing, and how can you help others do that? Right? Do that better. If you are really good with budgets, maybe you want to start offering people financial audits. People need help with their money, right? And so help people put their money on a mission. If you love to make sure people are eating well, then you maybe can serve at a local food pantry, or you can just if there's a way that you do that yourself, then you go ahead and you give that way, right? So you just got to be willing to share and tap into some of the things that you're good at doing. So look at your skills and see how can I use this to help someone else, right? Number four is to do something to those in need one step forward, right? You may not have all the answers to someone's issues, but try and help to level best in a small way, to help them level up in a small way. Some people just need a nudge, right? They just need a little push. They just need help, right? They need assistance. Listen, life gets tough sometimes. Sometimes we just need, it's a tough season, right? And I just need some help right now. How can you do that? You know, we want you to give with your heart, right? But just be sensitive to things around you and you'll, oh my goodness, you'll be amazed at all the opportunities that come about for you to be able to be there for someone else. Number five is to pay the price of serving with a joyful heart. We can do the right things for the wrong reasons. And so our heart posture really, really, really matters. So serving others will always cost something. I'm going to say that again. Serving others will always cost something. So when we start to feel like, oh my goodness, this is a lot, it's going to cost you something. It may be inconvenient. It may take some effort, time, and resources from you to be able to do that, right? It just might. And so it's going to cost something, right? So it might be money, time, definitely it's going to be energy, right? So count the cost, check the price, pay it anyway, right? So keep that in mind because as you sow these seeds, there will be a harvest. All right, number six is to serve others through your time. We know that time is precious. It's something we do not get back. Time is valuable, it's a gift, and it should be considered a gift because it's something, like I said, we don't get it back. How can you lend your time? Maybe we don't have the resources to help someone financially, or we can't help them in the capacity in which we would like to, but we have some time. We can lend some time to them. So, what can we do to help them, right? To serve them. For instance, if you have a heart for seniors, right? Maybe you want to just go by a nursing home, right, during their lunchtime and spend some time with some of them, or go during the holidays and bring them gifts. Maybe bring them some socks, right, to keep their feet warm. I mean, there's so many ways that you can give to that demographic, right? So think about that, like, hey, I just want to lend my time, just want to show up and give back in that way. That's appreciated and that matters as well. Okay, number seven, y'all ready? Do not expect any returns. Yes. Do not expect any, don't expect it. If it comes back, great, but don't expect it, right? So clear from your mind anything to do with what's in it for me. If you have a what's in it for me attitude, it won't be an awesome journey. That mentality um shouldn't drive you in terms of serving. You're literally doing it from your heart. And so plant the seeds, harvest will come. But if you're thinking about it being transactional, that's not the right mindset to be in. So I just want you, just caution you to be mindful of that. Okay. Um, You'll be rewarded with joy and satisfaction in many other imaginable, unimaginable ways, but don't kind of look at it as a transactional situation because that's just not the way to think about it. You'll have a lot of disappointment if you go in with that mentality. All right. So I do want to share some scripture for those of you who are thinking, what in the world? What does the Bible say about serving? Why is this important? Right. So I just want to share some scripture with you for reference so you can have it to refer to. So Galatians 5, verse 13. It says, you, my brothers and sisters, were called to be free, but do not use your freedom to indulge the flesh. Rather, serve one another humbly in love. All right. Okay. So I just want to share that with you. Serving others is serving God. Serving others is serving God. So as we do something, we want to make sure we're doing it unto the Lord. And that's going to keep us encouraged when we may not feel as appreciated. We may feel like we're giving more than someone else or more than maybe we had bargained for, right? Remember that serving others is serving God. Um, it's important. So consider it as um, part of your worship, part of your worship, part of your obedience to God, and that should help you on your journey. I know that serving others isn't always glamorous, isn't always fun, but it's absolutely worth it. All right. So I hope today you really were able to take away some nuggets to really help encourage you on your journey of service. In your business, you offer a solution to a problem, right? That is amazing. You can also add a community aspect, a giving aspect. Maybe you can tie your mission to and partnering with a local organization. That's another way, right? If you want to get more involved in the community, that's up to you. But it is important that we remember that true fulfillment comes from serving others. All right. So, guys, thank you for hanging out with me today in the Masterpiece Lounge. Be sure to connect with me on social media platforms and come back next week, same time, same place. I'll be right back with another segment. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Until then, be well. Take care.